Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. Today, we will know about sentence and its kinds. You might have heard or read that a sentence has many kinds. So, exclamatory sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences, exclamatory sentences, like that. But a sentence has three more kinds, that is simple sentence, compound sentence, and a complex sentence. So today we will know about each of these kinds one by one. As on the board I have written one examples of each of the sentences. Let us see the definitions of each of the sentences, that how would you know to separate these three kind of sentences. And it's a very important topic, and sometimes questions come and you have to be very careful and very alert about knowing each of these sentences properly. So let us see your book. This is lesson 18 of your grammar book, and it is on page number 102. So let us see simple sentence first. How would you know that the sentence is a simple sentence? There are certain rules for all these three sentences. So how would you identify a simple sentence? Is a simple sentence can have more than one subject, but it has only one finite verb. Finite verb means the verb in a sentence which can be changed as per the subject. Whether the subject is singular or plural, or the tense. So if we see the same sentence, the same example which is given in the book, mother went to meet her friend today. Here mother is the subject and went is the finite verb. Suppose if the sentence is in at present the sentence is in past tense, because went is written although it is today. If the sentence is in present continuous tense, so it might be written like that: mother is going to meet her friend today. So finite verb is such kind of verbs which may change according to the tense or the subject. I mean, if the subject is singular, the verb will be singular verb. If the subject is plural, it will be plural. Like this sentence as it is written very clearly. So the main thing, the main rule of simple sentence is it as I told you, that it must have only one finite verb. If we go to know about compound sentences are generally added with coordinating conjunctions, and also come in the category of coordinating conjunction. But here in simple sentences, one sentence was example is given: Rahul and his brother play basketball. Here Rahul and his brother is added with the coordinating conjunction and, but the difference is difference between this sentence and the compound sentences is that in this particular sentence, Rahul and his brother play basketball, the verb is only one, the finite verb, that is play. So the action play is common in both the people. So it won't be a compound sentence, it will be a simple sentence. Now compound sentence. In compound sentence, there will be two or more clauses of equal importance joined by a coordinating conjunction. Clauses means a subject and a verb and an object, and both in the case of compound sentence, both the parts of the sentences, I mean both the clauses will be separately important, and both will be not dependent on each other and will be added with the coordinating conjunction. I hope you are remembering which are the coordinating conjunctions, like and, but, yet, so, or. 7 are there. Yet, so you will be careful about that. Compound sentences, in the compound sentences, clauses will be added with coordinating conjunctions only. Now the example: Neha switched off the lights, locked the door and walked out. Here three actions are mentioned, and the coordinating conjunction and is given here. Here all these three actions have been done by Neha. Now complex sentences. In the complex sentences, if we know it deeply, we will understand that in the complex sentences will be consist of a main clause and one or more subordinate clauses. We have done in our previous classes what is a main clause and which is a subordinate clause. And the main clause is not depending on the other part of the sentence, and subordinate clause is, or dependent clause is depending on the main clause. So you have to be careful about, because these three kinds are totally depending on the rules. So you must not be confused about. Here's one exercise is given. Here you have to identify the sentences, whether these are simple sentences, compound sentences, or complex sentence. First one is done for you. Suresh has bought a new car. In this sentence, Suresh is the only one subject, and there is only one finite verb, that is bought. So it will be simple sentence. The fire brigade was called as soon as the fire broke out in the... I have missed the second sentence. The architect went to his office and started working on his project. Here, these are two different activities. One is going to the office, another is working on the project. And it is added with and, so it will be compound sentence. Number third, the fire brigade was called as soon as the fire broke out in the building. It will be complex sentence because although fire brigade was called and the fire broke out in the building are two different clauses, but these are not added with the coordinating conjunction. So it will be complex sentence. Besides being hardworking, Shweta is also very intelligent. Here also there is only one finite verb, that is, so it will be simple sentence. Another one is neither Harish nor his brothers attended the party yesterday. Here it will be it will be compound sentence, because this nor or these words are coordinating conjunctions. Mehak likes talking to his friends for hours. Here, likes is the only one finite verb, and it is used in a singular verb is used, likes, because Mehak, the subject, is singular here. So it will be simple sentence. Next is you clean the room and I will wash the car. Here, two different people doing two different work, and it is added with a coordinating conjunction and, so it will be compound sentence. Please take care of your grandparents when your parents are away. Here both the sentences are joined with when, which is not a coordinating conjunction, so it will be complex sentence, because one of these are main clause and another is coordinating, another one is main clause and another is subordinating clause, or you may say that one is dependent clause, another is independent clause. Okay, students, I hope you have understood this. Now, let us know something about these simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. Or go serially, simple, compound, and complex. A simple sentence has only one main or independent clause. Okay, some examples are given here. You will go through these examples, you will understand it in a better way. Compound sentence has two or more main clauses, and these are added with coordinating conjunctions. And complex sentence has a main clause and one or more subordinate or dependent clauses. Okay, these are the things about simple, compound, and complex sentence. Together you will not do all. Let us understand one by one, and then we will do. Then another class we will know about how to change simple to compound, compound to simple, means transformation of sentences. We will learn in our next class. So till then you go through all the rules of simple, compound, and complex sentences. In our next class we will do transformation of sentences, means how to change simple to compound, compound to complex, complex to simple, all these things. So if today only I'll tell you everything, you may mix up everything. So one by one I will teach you. In another next video we will know about this. So dear students, I hope you have understood. You may see the things once again as the rules and regulations given, and this PDF of this exercise I'll give to you. If you have any doubt, you'll ask me so that I can make it clear to you. Okay, students, let us wind up. Thank you. Have a nice day.